Dasoka gugutwara kwa DCI direct ni raguoyohia muturira wakwa woi wega wega thutha wa gofana wa Nyaikuru Girls County Her Excellency Susan Kihika kumbura ati sanita wa kuu Tabitha Karanja muthondeki wa njohi wegatu ati ni murwaru na akomete thibitari kuria London ena mathina ma higo. Riu Tabitha ni aritie Sanita augite ati macio ni maheni matheri ati Susana ena wendi utari mwega iguru riake amu Tabitha ri ndari handu haramutura na higo ciake ti ndwaru na hanini na athiete London kwiga ngara holiday thutha wa bunge ya Senate guthie breki. Riu Tabitha augite ati acoka bururi-ini wiki yukite no muhaka akaribota ndeto iyo kwa ugaceru wa DCI niguo Susana oerwo ikinya iyo pio oige ndeto icio aracirutire na kuu. Haya Kerose akongerera ati ni akoretwo akiamukira ndumiriri iraguoyohia muturire wake na ekuoya ciugo cia governor ita imwe ya ndumiriri icio. In fact ri Tabitha arauga ati ti murwaru ona hanini ati ona athie thibitari guthimwo ri ndagitari imakaga muno ciona ugima wake wa mwiri makimuringithania na andu a rika riake ria miaka 60 years. We yoyo wakeria ta muigwa we.
My worry now is what is she up to? What is she up to? We need to ask those questions. What is she up to? When she's telling people that I'm in critical condition, I'm in hospital, what is she up to? I think I need to ask that. These are things I need to even to report to the police.
Yeah.
Because she will be asked where she got this information that I'm in critical condition, I'm in hospital, and as you put it, that there is minutes to the grave. Imagine, what is that? What is that? So what is she up to? She needs to be reported to the police. I think that's what I'm going to do first. When I land, is to ensure I report this to the DCI.
All right.
So that I know what is my governor. So, you know, I keep on saying I get threats of my life. This is one of it now.
Tondu ngikwiraga ona nie ngirio truthful mundu maybe ukionete hanini ndigugikara ha nguheni ati we work very well together ti mutumia senator
muranirwo ku na wa murehe
ni ndamurehe
ikitu wa munyita guko muranirwo hatondu kwa nyoro wa ciana ni anegena muno
kwanja ndi ndona mutumia okunegena ni ciana. It is very an African diwe thina niki no na nie ni ngwenda gutake mweke uyu demo wish quick recovery ne jo ya thibitari London.
Okay.
Ugo no nyende kuga tu ni damu wish very quick recovery tondu ria nderetwo ni jo mundu we murwaru na korwo mutiguanaga ndwagirirwo kuhinya mundu riria thi ya na no nyende senator amenye ciana ni blessing from God na gutire hindi ati tukwaga kugia ciana tondu turi atongoria tondu we are expected to kugia ciana gukorwo na family na gutongoria na hatire thina hau na hanini no nie ndire na thina nake fata amenye raini yake na wira wake na ni ndute wira wakwa in 2027 ndaga ni njui kiria renda no if you ask me no gwirire she's going about it the wrong way na hihi maybe I can advise her a bit no njugire don't be so personal agikorwo hari wira urutite na andu mone we muruti wira na ni uramenya uri ureka ri whatever you want they'll give you. Not yet no muhako tuike personal uhenanie urehe propaganda uthukirie mundu ritwa twana innocent wiki hau theinie. It doesn't go very far tondu ni kuri ngai matuini no ni ngumuhoera wega na ndimuhoere ahone.
Why the topic today?
I don't know. I think it was a surprise for me also to see people sending me those messages. You know, I'm 2 hours behind you.
All right.
So when people are sending me those messages, it was about maybe 4 o'clock here.
Okay.
Because I'm an early bird, so I happened to see them, and then I was just wondering what is this happening. But you see, these are the people doing this. Of course, we know them. These are social media, the influencers. People are going for hire. They are always hired and given the money to do what they think. That's their daily earning. So for them is to damage people's names, to kill people, the people who are still alive, and to wish other people bad.
Okay.
But to me, what I would want to tell the people of Nakuru, the people of Kenya, is that I'm up and about, I'm healthy. As you can see me, and I just took this vacation during the Senate recess, and I know I'll be back next week. I start doing my usual work of the one I've been mandated by the Nakuru County people, which is the oversight and the representatives to represent them at the national level through the Senate, and the legislation where we to make better laws, policies that are favorable to them. Yes.
So why do you think the Kenyan bloggers in quote unquote are being used by you've just said they are goons for hire in quote unquote, they are bloggers for hire, wanaeneza uvumi, and you have the people that elected you as their senator to represent them? What do you have to say about them?
I think the first video I saw was from Her Excellency the Governor Susan Kihika saying that she's wishing me well a quick recovery. I've been admitted in London. Now I'm recovering in London, and she wishes me a quick recovery. So I think it's a narrative she wanted to drive to the people. But I thank God that I'm a healthy person and I've been enjoying a healthy life. At my age, which is now 60 years, I really thank my God that any time the doctors take the test, when you go for the normal yearly test, they always very happy and they are surprised to see about my health. And I can't say that I've really worked on my health because everybody knows I've been a very busy person. I've gone through a lot of challenges. It's not that I eat well or I do a lot of exercise. It's just that God favored me and gave me that good health. So whatever they are wishing me for is unfortunate because life is with God, it's not with the people. But I know there are some people, even they were given the mandate or the power to control who lives on earth. Some could have switched off other people's lives, but thank God that God is the one who controls people's lives. Right. So I think Her Excellency is not happy on my role that I'm playing on the oversight. The oversight role I'm playing and the way I'm presenting the people of Nakuru. But I know Nakuru County and everybody knows it's among the worst governed counties in Nakuru, in Kenya. It's among the 47 counties in Kenya. Nakuru County is one of the counties that received a lot of money. We are number 2 from Nairobi. It's about 1.2 on equitable share. The potential, the collection, whatever potential, on source revenue is about 10.9. So in a monthly basis, we are talking of 900 plus millions. So we are talking about 2 billion. County, and when you go everywhere in the hospitals, there are no medicines. When you go to any development that is happening, everybody's complaining there's none. Even just the sanitation of our cities. Right. You've seen even the stormy water. There is no on how to control the whatever the stormy waters. You've seen even last week, not even last week, 2 days ago, a young boy coming from school was swept by a flood. So what does that mean? There is nothing that is happening in Nakuru, and I think when you do the oversight role, I play my oversight role the correct way because this money is supposed to control and to ensure it is used the right way. When you question, I think that's why now the governor has woken up in the morning, paid all the bloggers to say that Senator Kirosha is not in. In fact, my worry now is, what is she up to? What is she up to? We need to ask those questions. What is she up to? When she's telling people that I'm in critical condition, I'm in hospital, what is she up to? I think I need to ask that. These are things I need to even report to the police. Yeah. Because she will be asked where she got this information that I'm in critical condition, I'm in hospital, and as you put it, that there is minutes to the grave. Imagine, what is that? What is that? So what is she up to? She needs to be reported to the police. I think that's what I'm going to do first. When I land, is to ensure I report this to the DCI, so that I know what is my governor. So I keep on saying I get threats of my life. This is one of it now, and people Kenyans can witness is a threat of my life. She wishes
that you are dead.
Yes, just because of doing my oversight role. And if she got an opportunity, maybe she would switch off my life. So I don't know. She has to wait till 2027, so that 2027 she can choose the senator she wants to run the Nakuru County. But for me, I was elected by the people of Nakuru, and I have to run, and I have to do the mandate that I was given by the people of Nakuru. And it's to ensure I check on their resources, because them they are given the resources of the people of Nakuru to manage. We have the oversight. The senator now is to ensure those resources are managed well. If they're not managed well, I tell the people these things are not being managed well. There's the power that has been bestowed by the people of Nakuru.
Thank you, Moish. So maybe just to ask you, do you think the government is behind all those blogs and the tweets and everything that is happening on social media?
100%. 110% she's behind it. And the sad part is that the money she has used to pay those bloggers, because these are very expensive bloggers, and they are goons for hire. We all know them. She's used a lot of money, but this is not her money. The salary of a governor cannot be able to pay these people. So she has used the county resources. It's sad, sadly. Instead of using this money for development of the people of Nakuru, she has used it to pay, to tint my name, to kill me when I'm alive. But thanks God that I'm alive and I'm healthy, and you can see me. I'm just relaxing and enjoying the early summer for London. But I'll be back next week when Senate restarts, so that I can start playing now my role for mandated by my people of Nakuru County. Thank you.
There has also been, in those tweets and the blogs, what has been attached there that you are the face behind the finance bill, the 2024 finance bill. Could this be the reason why people, those bloggers and everything that is happening on social media? Why is your name being attached to the finance bill?
I'm just wondering. What I said, and you can check the clip. I said that the people that propose, they propose the finance bill.
Yes.
The chairman of, let's say the chairman of the national, the finance committee.
All right.
At the National Assembly.
Okay.
They're the one with the team who give proposals on where to increase here, isn't it? To raise the finance bill. But now I see that before they do that, they ensure they don't propose things that will provoke Kenyans. Because all what made that finance bill collapse, there are things that were proposed. Because what else were they complaining about? Mostly was there things to do with the increasement of the bread, the sanitary pads and all that. But they didn't read the deep end of the finance bill.
Right.
And me being a manufacturer, I went through and I read it through. And I saw the finance bill was favoring the local entrepreneurs. But anybody who was importing ready-made things was being punished or was being made to pay more. But if at all you imported raw materials to come and manufacture in your own country, you are supposed to pay less taxes. What else would you be saying as a manufacturer? You say this is one of the finance bill I've had, supporting the local entrepreneurs. I've never had any other. Maybe there are other things that could have been looked at and withdrawn, but there are some things that were good that were supposed to be implemented to support the local entrepreneur, because we are looking of jobs creation. How will we do the job creation if at all we not grow our own local manufacturing plant, our own industries? That was my question. That's what I said. But any time they propose the increment on the finance bill, actually, 60% of that finance bill was very good and was favoring the local manufacturers.
Yes.
The local manufacturers for the first time, since independence, it was the first time I had a local, something being imported, being taxed more rather than something being made in Kenya. What else are we looking for? That was what I said. So people like Kinagaido and the rest, I've seen them talk about it. You'd wonder whether they know anything else apart from that pen and a paper. They only wake up for the pen and the paper. Me, I've gone to the dirty trenches. Dirty trenches to manufacture, to build a brand. You know what I mean?
So you are saying Gaido has nothing to offer? You are saying Gaido has nothing to offer?
I tend to think it's only that paper and a pen. He needs to go to the trenches to do the manufacturing, the dirty job, so that they can understand when we talk of that we need to favor the local industries, like the way they are done in America, in Europe, in where I am today. That's what we are looking for. How will you build Kenya? We don't keep on exporting our own young people to the world. I'm with them here. They are crying. I wish even I knew I was being whatever I could have called some of them. Where I am, there are like 2 or 3 Kenyans working, 5. They see Karanja, they call Nakuru, yeah. So, meaning, what am I trying to say? They don't want to be here. They want to be in Kenya. How will they be in Kenya? We need to build our own so that they can be in Kenya. Yes. Yeah, and I repeat it again. At any time, they propose, even now we are waiting for another finance bill.
Yes. That's the question actually I wanted to ask.
We should not propose things that will provoke Kenyans. Let Kenyans have time to read, go through their finance bill well, so that if they see anything favoring for job creation in our own country, they support it, and I'm sure they will support it, especially the youth. They will support that. But for now, if you start with something that you increase water, they will run. You increase bread, they will run. Look at the main things that you can propose to ensure we don't provoke, so that now people can go through their finance bill nicely, read it nicely, and after that now they can say no, this one is not good. With sober mind. you know, with a sober mind. So me, I did it with my sober mind. Being a manufacturer for the last now 27 years, I know what people go through. You find a whole beer of Heineken will come in Kenya, and I will pay the same tax like them. And they manufactured it in Amsterdam, where they created jobs in Amsterdam. My summit is creating jobs in Kenya, and it's being done. How do you think about that? That's what I said. So for the first time, I saw Kenya government proposing things that could support the local industries, to build more industries so that we could create more employment for our youth.
So you have no regrets whatsoever?
I have no regrets.
Thank you. The last question I'll be asking you, has the governor called you to check on how you are doing? Has she called you in person?
I don't think she can call me. If somebody to say that, well, she knows very well.
Yeah, because you are sick and she hasn't even given you a call. How can she how can someone just go ahead and to wish you a speedy recovery when they have not checked on you?
She knows I'm healthy, and she knows that since I got into that office of the Senate, I've never left out of the country. This is my first time I've taken this vacation, let's say the recess period. So she wanted to take that advantage and say, she's just because I said people should not be going to abroad for medication. But I say the governors and the presidents, so they're the ones who are mandated to make our hospitals good, isn't it?
All right.
Those are the ones, yeah. So I tend to think she can't come in because she knows she's spreading fake news and she's lying. She knows that.
So both your kidneys, the left and the right, are intact.
Oh, they are intact. I thank God. I really thank God.
And you have no record of them failing?
I've never had them fail, and I pray that I will not have them fail. So I'm healthy, and I thank God for that.
When are you coming back to see your people of Nakuru?
And I'm not in hospital. I'm not in hospitalized, and I'm not sick. I'm coming back next week.
Actually, I can see you are in a hotel. You're having a good life of your recess.
Yeah, having my water in the morning.
All right.
I'm having a good life, and I thank God. And I thank God for everything, actually. Actually. And I'm ready to come back next week. I start working for my people. Yes. And me, I didn't carry money for is it Nakuru County government? So I don't control money for the county government. My work is only to push for it to the Senate, and then it is taken to the governor.
Geri fotera ceceni ya Museneneko kuma hathini wa YouTube gikuria na gitio tukia wa subscribe, go share na go comment kenda wa video ino na ndukariganirwo ni guturumirira thini wa TikTok na Facebook Museneneko ni jitagwo Museneneki wigatu.